We will do everything we can, said Rachel. On the first day of Rachel's visit to Weatherbury, Monitor the Marshmallow Fairy had whisked the dolls away to the candy factory in Fairyland. She had introduced them to Debbie the Bubble Gum Fairy, Franny the Jelly Bean Fairy, and Shelley the Sugar Fairy. The sweet fairies had just invited the dolls to the harvest feast when there was a commotion in the orchard. Jack Frost and his goblins were shaking candy off the trees. In their confusion, they stole four sparkly magical treats from the sweet fairies. Jack Frost wanted lots of them, lots and lots of candy for the new candy shop at his ice castle. But instead of selling the candy, he was going to eat it for himself. Without their special treats, the fairies couldn't make sure that all the candies in Fairyland and the human world was sweet and delicious. Rachel and Tracy had promised to help get them all back. They had found three, so now they just had to help Shelley get her magical packet of popping candy back. Just then the community center door started to open. "Quick, hide in my bag," said Trusty. Shelley swooped into Trusty's shoulder bag just in time. The door opened all the way and a man came out carrying a bunch of balloons. "Hi, Mr. Goatman," said Trusty. "Hello, Trusty," said Mr. Goatman. "Please come in. Come on in. I'm just adding a few more balloons to the railings." The girls walked in and saw balloons swirling in the air. Most of the children inside were jumping up and down, battling the balloons around. "Look, there are the other Helping Hands award winners," said Rachel. Ori, Olivia, Tal, and a girl with blonde curls were bouncing around on the hopper balls, giggling as they bumped into each other. "Kirsty!" exclaimed the blonde girl. She jumped off her hopper and ran over to hug Kirsty. Then she turned to Rachel. "You must be Rachel," she said, smiling. "I have heard so much about you. I am Anna. It is really nice to meet you." "Thanks for inviting me," said Rachel. "I love all the balloons. The food looks amazing too." There was a long refreshment table at the side of the room. The tablecloth was decorated with rockets, spaceships, planets, and shooting stars. There was an enormous bowl filled with tutti, sour candies, and popping candies. "My mom got lots of my favorite treats, but we are not allowed to eat them until later," said Anna. "I can't wait." Just then the music stopped and Anna's mom clapped her hands together. "It is time for the first game," she said. Everyone gathered around to play Pass the Puzzle. As soon as everyone was sitting in a circle, Mrs. Goldman started playing the music. The bounty package was passed around the circle, and when the music stopped, Rachel was holding the puzzle. Eagerly, she ripped open the top layer and found a packet of popping candy. "Oh, yum, I love popping candy," she said. "Would everyone like some?" She opened the packet and the popping candy fizzed right out, making a raspberry-colored mess on the floor. "Oh no," said Rachel with a groan. "It looks like there is something wrong with the popping candy after all." She exchanged a worried glance with Tracy. "I will help you clean it up," said Tracy, jumping to her feet. The girls wiped up the fizzy mess, talking in low voices. "We cannot let Aunt Helen bring the cake in here yet," said Rachel. "Not until we can find Shelley's magical packet of popping candy and take it back from Jack Frost and the goblins." "We don't have much time," said Tracy. Just then they heard a faint jiggle. Then there was an excited squeal, followed by another jiggle. "It's coming from under the refreshment table," Richard said. The girls peeked under the tablecloth and saw 4 green bumpy faces. Goblins, they exclaimed.